don't even know what stage I'm on. My cousin, Gross in the building. Buffalo Mike in the building. Thank y'all for the likes. Jason, thank you for the likes. Cuz, you ain't in Hunting Town no more?
Kill confirmed. We have taken the lead.
Ew, man. What happened? I'm gonna make a stank. Watch. I'm gonna tell him I might have to cancel both my memberships if you ain't gonna be around. Yes, sir. Buffalo Mike, what's up with you? I got the Steelers and Ravens up there. What? Who did it?
We've lost the lead.
Don't worry. I'm gonna say my piece. If they don't do my car right, I'm gonna make them do it over every time. Watch.
We've secured the lead. Confirm that one. The enemy's taking the lead.
That's what you do. You just stand there and care. I understand. Need some tactical of mine. I'm moving.
Fire!
Big wig, come on, man. That's wild, bro.
Visual on the enemy. Contact! Watch your fire!
Whoa. Okay.
Man, don't shoot! Engaging.
Let's go up there hide. I should be Jamal. I know I'm gonna take a break when my dinner done. Mom in the house with the like Jamal with the like and the shit. Thank you, my guy. Got 2 headshots back to back. You ain't escaping them shots, buddy, bro. You made one escaping, but you're not. I ain't get that tag. That's wild. Takarius in the building with the like. Thank you, Takarius.
Friendly UAV online. Friendly UAV on station.
Yeah, I caught him with that big air.
Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
Throwing grenade! Grenade!
The
Wow.
enemy is gaining ground.
That was weak.
Push them back. Friendly mosquito deployed. Hostile UAV in the area.
Loading! Grenade out!
Nice
Check
one.
fire! Grenade! Wolf!
That grenade be tearing me up.
grenade!
The enemy holds the lead. Clock's ticking.
Grenade out!
I ain't even hit nobody with that jump.
Friendly precision instruments found. Confirm that one. We have taken the lead.
Loading!
My man B More B is in the building. What's up with you? How's everything going, my guy?
Grenade out!
What? Okay, it's saying hit. Okay.
We've lost the lead.
Yeah, he double back on.
Friendly SAE on the way. Friendly cruise missile deployed. Friendly UAV online.
Come on, Najee, get the touchdown. We got an 11-leg parlay. Includes him scoring a touchdown.
Blood for blood. Watching your six.
I ain't get credit for that because I threw the grenade and got popped.
I've got your back. Throwing grenade!
We're getting hit hard. Confirmed.
Dr. O on his way.
Making effective fire.
We got anybody in the building who ain't hitting that like button? What y'all doing, man? Stop quiet and stay.
Enemies here!
Hostiles, look alive!
Sending out breacher!
Oh, with the light. Oh, shit. Najee?
Mission
Come
failed.
on, Najee.
Return
Damn
to
it.
base.
They're shooting from behind. What's going on, Mom? I was gonna call you earlier, but I know you was doing your Bible classes and I ain't want to interrupt. Where we going, fellas? I'd rather go to Invasion. Somebody going to take their gloves off. Mason Rudolph and the center are having problems with the snap. It's all this rain in the Baltimore area. Like my whole area right now is getting nothing but flooded with rain. If Clinton is still in the chat, he'll tell y'all. It's getting ready to get bad in North Beach, Maryland. Touchdown, Najee. Come on, O. Oh, remember we talked about it? That's one down. 10 more to go, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Try to hit for this $4,000 off of $1. punk bitch couldn't do that when I was in the playoffs. Oh, biscuit head ass boy. Boy probably eat sausages. But ain't nobody looking.
Kill confirmed. Eliminate hostiles and secure their tags.
I need one more haze shot.
We have taken the lead.
Damn, I got him.
We've lost the lead.
I put that joint right in his chest. I unleashed.
We've
Made
secured
ugly
the lead.
faces.
Confirmed that one.
Damn. Thought I saw something over there moving. The first lady is in the building. What's up, Levita? Yup. Tut, if you can hear me, expect that. He trying to get geared up.
Kill confirmed.
He called me about them FS, and after him and his girlfriend acted fool last time, Levita was like, "Nah, we ain't even mind doing that." I was like, "All right." Yeah, that's what he do. Javon can't stand to see him in the street. Never one of us can. I avoid that man like the plague. Why you think I don't tell him come by the stream? He be in the stream asking for money and stuff. Hell no. Oh, Tut, you know what? You need to watch New Jack City again. I watched it today. I need to watch it one more time. At least 2 more times.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Is there any old heads in the chat that can talk about New Jack City with? We need to talk about that. That's what he do. He don't care about nobody but himself, Tut. If I called him and told him don't be calling down there asking for no bread, he'd be like, "Man, you give me something then." That's exactly what he would say. That one time I went and got a dozen of crabs for $10 at Calvin Crabs, he gonna stop walking. So I gotta watch it again, man. I don't understand what made G Money hit the Tilly though. It's like all of a sudden in the scene he was like, you know, he said that little crazy ass script jump, and I look, he was hitting the Tilly. I said, "Come on, G Money, not you too." Like, I think that was like symbolic of how he was hurt over that one girl. But him and Nino was sitting up there talking about the girl. He told him that the girl was a hoe. He couldn't see that she was. Well, I can't say that, can I? Coach Coop in the building. What up, Coach? They ain't care. Like he had some feelings. I'm like, that kind of stuff made you hit the Tilly, my guy? That's not a Tilly reason. That's a deep movie, though. It's a very deep movie. Coach Coop, talk to me, man. What's up with you?
Friendly mosquito deployed.
I want some. Hey, can you cut my steak up? You know I'm in here hurting people's feelings and carrying on, like Uncle Freddie would say. Get him, Buffalo Mike. Watch yourself, Buffalo Mike, on your left. I was trying to get him off, Mike. I seen it too late. Yeah, man.
Got your six.
That movie hurt me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Cause now I'm looking at it in a different lens as a grown ass man and not a little child. Feel me? Hey, oh, I see a lot of Justice Hill on the field. I don't know if that's playing or not. I had your back, Buffalo Mike.
Got your six.
Hold up, what was that?
Side secure. Kill confirmed.
Switching mags.
Hold up. Here come O.
Say you saw a lot of Justice Hill.
Yeah. I ain't seen Gus on the field yet. I'll tell you one thing, tonight is a big night.
Shit, I'm like I'm sick right now.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back.
I don't want to give Mike this bad news. I don't think Mike knows. He ain't got his head. He got his headset. He can hear me, but he got his headset muted.
Standing by.
Hold up, Mike. Back up a little bit. All right, go ahead. I threw that grenade. UAV is up.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. You gotta take your hat off to Nino, though. Right now, it's me, Owen, Mike, Buffalo Mike. Nino had that joint perfect at the Carter. He had the surveillance. He had a whole system to where he could keep track of what was coming in, what was going out. Then he had a little machine that would pop out and serve people. Had everybody in the place naked so they couldn't steal. Nino was a bad man.
Got movement.
Hold up, I just seen something about Cat Williams. Hold up, you talking about with Club Shay? Shannon
Hostile
Sharp?
UAV in the area.
I'm starting to wonder about Shannon Sharp. He might be a plant. He got a whole lot of new success. Yeah, Tut, send it to me. He went back and Cedric the Entertainer said something. I ain't see what he said, but he said something. Luda gave like a diss or something. And I'm like, Luda, you know, at his hottest, I wasn't putting Luda up high, but
I'm good again. I took the office.
huh? What'd you say? Oh, everybody call him Shay in the league.
My leg.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now I told you. All right, we up by 3 with less than a minute. Come on, fellas, be strong. Yeah, man. Just like he exposed Kevin Hart for being a plant.
Troops in contact!
Oh, my bad, Mike.
I'm reloading!
You dressed like the enemy. What is the enemy dressed like you? Yeah, but he went on Steve Harvey. Steve don't know how to respond to that for real. Ricky Smiley said something, and then Ice Cube said something, I guess, to help Ricky Smiley. Show me where it hurt, buddy, bro. Don't worry, I got another one.
10 seconds remaining.
Told you, show me where it
Last
hurt.
one.
dance. We got the victory. Do the dance. Do the dance.
The mission is
No,
complete.
Kevin Hart
Good
said
work.
something, I think last night, because ESPN be putting him on the telecast for basketball games. Yeah, it's on ESPN. It was on ESPN, but it's somewhere until I see it. It was during last night's game with Philly and the Knicks. Give it up for my man Mike Wilden in the building. Nathaniel Parker's in the building. What's up, Nate? Yeah, but you know, Ice Cube, you know, I still don't trust Cube at all. There's a lot of them I don't trust, but it ain't my place to judge nobody. Uh-oh, cuz going deep to Deontay. Ooh, Deontay Johnson pushed off too. He gave a strong stiff arm. All right, I can go back to my, I gotta get 5 while prone. Okay, I can go back to my, whatchamacallit now. Man, I'm trying to tell you, Tut, I don't put nothing past nobody no more. Cause I always want to ask one question: how'd you get here? How'd you have sustained longevity? You know what I mean? Oh, were you forced down my throat? Why did I like you? I want collage. All right, Tuck. We're going to Skid Row. Where my coffee at? Y'all know tonight's a big night. Houston and Indy. Loser goes home. Mom said Kevin Hart never been funny to her. He's had 1 or 2 jokes that made me laugh, but I'd never be like, oh yeah, Kevin Hart's top 5. No. I lived through so many great comedians. I don't even think I could put a real 5 out there. Because I think Chris Rock is funnier in movies than he is in stand-up. Red Fox is a legend. Richard Pryor, legend. Bernie Mac, legend. I have so many that it's too many. If I'm watching a comedian stand up, and I actually have to ask myself, what the hell am I watching? Yeah, you have not done anything for me.
It's a sniper in that blue house right by the trailer.
Nice job, bro. Yeah, I hesitate. Great, how you doing, sir? Thank you for that share. Martin had a few movies. I think Martin, for me, his best stuff had been Bad Boy.
What?
Damn! Come on, Playboy. Yeah, can you cut my steak off?
Fuck, nigga, you was supposed to kill that bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I had a teammate leave me out there looking crazy.
Enemy UAV active.
If John Witherspoon was still alive, Ryan Brown in the building, that's Uplifting Souls. What's up, my guy?
Did they lay a bomb or something?
John Witherspoon was the kind of actor that no matter what circumstance he was in, when he was acting, no matter the situation, he was gonna make you laugh. I can't say that about a lot of actors. You know, it seems like they have to have
They
certain
just come in with a
elements,
fucking riot shield, bro.
you know, certain environments for them to be funny. Cat Williams is funny, you know. I think he can project his situation and make somebody, well, make me laugh.
Weak ass shit, man.
Oh yeah, man, I would love to meet John Witherspoon. I loved his work all my life. Richard Pryor was hilarious. He would easily go down as one of the best to ever do it. I can't see not. Well, I couldn't see nothing. Oh, I got him. Oh, can you see me real good? You just looked at me. Oh. Y'all need to come get these tags, bro. Alright, they can make it. I'm calling in the SAE.
Oh shit.
I like little JJ when he was in that movie with Queen Latifah. I don't remember him a lot. Yeah, that's oh, I don't know. It's something about his headset. It always echoes. Okay, I'm closed off, so I'm alright.
Oh.
Friendly cluster mine deployed.
Bullshit.
Thank you, honey. Man, that macaroni and cheese look good. Oh, that ain't gonna hit the floor. Oh, that ain't gonna hit the floor either. Alright, y'all. We had two enemies in front, so I was taking my plate from my wife.
Mortar strike on the way.
Merry Christmas. Thank everybody for coming through, hitting that like button. Braden, thank you for that share. Hope everybody's doing well. Braden say he's just getting off work. What's up, somewhere? How am I popping the dude with the riot shield? I like that.
Friendly cruiser deployed. Kill confirmed. Friendly mosquito active.
Oh shit.
Friendly UAV on
File
station.
open.
Friendly cluster mine planted.
There you go. Oh, go ahead, Chuck. You good. I just hit it.
UAV active. Confirmed. Friendly UAV online.
Damn it. Go ahead, Ryan. Get yourself some rest, my guy. Appreciate you sliding through. Melvin Gordon with that fumble. That's what he does. Should
Final
switched over
minute.
to my side.
Wow.
What happened?
What the fuck?
Dang, I got hit from behind. This little hotel free is holding up. Cuz you gotta check the time on that zone. I mean the you know, you gotta turn it up and down.
Mission accomplished.
Tuck, it says waiting for you to start the session. You speed up a little bit, get up on these videos. If y'all got some videos, you're more than welcome to join me. Dinner with Gant, man. Steak, broccoli, macaroni and cheese.
Oh,
Oh, there it go. Been trying to pack up a couple of days of good food for my trips. You alright, O? Oh, we gotta figure out why you the only person that when you on headset you echo. How? They just threw a screen pass, bro. That was the luckiest screen pass I've ever seen in my life. Screen pass, bro. That was the luckiest screen pass I've
am I still echoing?
Yeah, I can hear myself. Damn, I should have put Jalen Warren for receptions in the back of my
Yeah, I'm gonna turn you down. I can't hear you on my mic at all, though. So
Oh, Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. Oh, is it possible it could be coming from your TV?
No, it'll be coming from the headset itself. I tried to turn down my mic so it wouldn't pick up everything, but I'm gonna just go back with it.
All right.
Hostile UAV
Right! Wolf!
friendly UAV on station.
The dudes have gotten too good at punching the ball out, man. That's Peanut Tillman right there, my guy. I ain't gonna lie. This food got me a little distracted. I keep on looking at my plate. Did I get him? Nope. I couldn't even see him.
I just said you're up.
Last one. Enemy over 1 kilo inbound. Hostile care package. Friendly UAV
I cannot move this LMG.
Taking fire!
This LMG got me moving slow-mo. Ryan, thank you for that light. I got hit from over top.
Throw a grenade! Вражий брак! Contact! Grenade up!
Ew.
Enemy UAV active.
Watch your fire!
Friendly cruise missile deployed. Friendly UAV on station. Hostile UAV in the area.
Y'all hiding up in there like some bitches. Devin Brooks, what's good with you, man? Did y'all see them hiding in the damn C-can? Like, for real.
Right! Wolf!
Hostile UAV in the area. Hostile care package deployed. Enemy UAV active. Last one.
Fire!
Push them back.
Yeah, but O ain't saying nothing. So we don't know how come it echoed. You know what I'm saying? But we alright. Thank you, Tut. I can hear you now, but you don't echo.
Вражий брак! Sniper
Huh?
down! Taking effective fire!
Mike, I knew that was you. If I don't know that voice by now, something wrong with me.
My bad, big bro.
You good, bro? What you talking about, my bad? We just talking. You good? So one thing, we got to hurry and finish this. This food in front of me. Oh, hold on. Is that us? No, that's them.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Broke that son bitch up. I went to work on that like a part-time job. Sit down, boy. Yeah, get them tags.
Confirmed. Time is half complete.
They want to run up on people, do they? I feel their guts full of lead. Oh! Got me from behind.
That one. Kill confirmed. Enemy UAV online.
I don't even be looking, I just be throwing that drill charge.
That UAV in the area.
We tag team him.
Substation. Hostiles deploy them.
He got shot in his ribs and his back. I know we don't have a teammate in the corner shooting up in the sky. I know I didn't see that just now. I know I didn't.
Hostile care package. Enemy UAV active. Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
Throw grenade!
Man, my drill charge didn't even go off.
Field game. Do not give it back. Hostile UAV in the area.
They're gonna stop hoeing me.
Fire! Take it! Watch your fire!
Enemy UAV active.
Jack, fire! Watch your fire!
Ha ha. I don't care, we won, babe.
We have secured the
Yo, that shot didn't go off.
Which one you using?
This is called. Hold on, I gotta look it up. The Haymaker.
Okay. See, I'll be using that Riveter.
Man, that Haymaker is something crazy.
I seen you, oh. Obi out there doing his stabby. Alright, oh. Appreciate you, my guy. I don't mean no harm of walking this food. People in the chat watching him, watching me talking about, he must not eat often.
If you want to take a quick pause, we can.
So I had to send my old bid back and get another one. Said I'm eating steak, macaroni and cheese, and broccoli. Hopefully this bid helped my hip a little bit more and my back. I ain't gonna lie, I laid down earlier. I could have went to sleep. Levita thought I was playing. She hadn't bothered me. Bro, all we getting down here is rain. Where I park my vehicle at, it's already flooded, bro. About, I think I got about 3 inches of rain out there right now. Just standing water.
It's raining crazy on the game.
I know, I'm watching it. How much snow y'all expecting?
When it's a storm headed to the northeast like this, it's unpredictable.
Damn. Mess around, you might not be able to go work Monday.
It's supposed to stop, I think, Sunday at midnight.
Yeah, you be home Monday. Unless you got chains on your tires or they clean up your roads that good.
It ain't that big, bro. They gonna expect us there Monday.
Damn. What's up, Miguel? My man Miguel back in the building. How you doing, my guy? Welcome back. My apologies. How you and your family doing? That's what it's all about these days, family. Keeping those close to you.
Yo, no lie, big bro. It probably gotta be like 4 to 5 feet to close down.
What? 4 to 5
Maybe
feet?
more. Yeah.
Bruh, down here in Maryland, we get 5 inches, everything done. Every single thing is done except for the hospital.
We'll laugh at that.
I know. But girl, so you relaxing, that's what I'm talking about. Where am I at, Skid Row? I'm glad you can relax, my guy. Tut, think about what Mike talking about. Think about how weak we sound in Maryland right now, especially where we live at. They're talking about they don't shut down for 4 or 5 feet. They already shut down for 4 inches. It's not safe. Tell the kids to stay home from school.
We got over 4 inches now.
Damn. In how many hours?
I'm not for sure, big bro. I looked outside and seen it.
Man, that's crazy. My man Slug. Slug is in the house. Say what now? For those who did not see it and don't know it, Slug is the reason why I use a sniper rifle. I hung out with Slug so many times on his stream, and all I remember seeing was him sniping. So I had to try it. And I struggled at first. Then I got better. Hey, Slug, man. Take pride in that, my guy. You changed the Gant Man world. And I mean that, bro. It take a strong man to make me stop doing my normal, and you made me stop. My brother Tut right here, he'll tell you, for real, I didn't snipe. Now I'm a little addicted to it.
Hostile counter UAV overhead. Hostile mosquito is online.
Yeah, man, this longbow is nice. Sometimes, man, the game be like confusing because I can get certain spots and take people down, and other spots I can't. But yeah, man, I'm loving this. Then I follow it up with a shotty or an assault rifle. I gets busy sometimes. Okay, that's how we doing it. I understand. Thought he had a friend. So did he. I got 2. You know, the third one got me. It's all good.
Missile approaching target. Hostile deployed mosquito.
Okay.
Friendly care package on the way.
Best Buy is always hitting me up. You know, you got room on your credit card. Come on, spend the rest. This is on sale.
Knocked one.
You know what? I got an idea.
There's 2 upstairs where I just went.
Oh no, I'm back downstairs now, bro. I'm laid down next to the cabinet. He thought he was gonna come back and get me. Alright. Damn it. If this gave N7 nothing, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
Damn.
We've lost half the field. Fight back.
Loading fresh mag.
Yeah, I gotta customize my color slug. For real. Oh. That's my fault. I didn't realize that was my teammate. I was gonna get him. I know y'all better have got him. We losing. I can't be up here.
Friendly mosquitoes deployed.
Damn. I was getting ready to take his homeboys out. I ain't even gonna cap.
Hostile Guardian has been deployed.
Damn.
Taking rounds.
What in the world kind of weapon is he flying?
Confirmed that one.
What was he carrying?
Hostile mosquito is online.
Okay, I got one of them. I got one of them bastards. Come on up there. I did not like the fact that they just ignored my shots.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
Changing mag.
Nah. Damn, that had me from corner to corner. Thought you had a friend, didn't you, Buddy Row? I'm gonna have to accept that. I really am. I missed my first two shots. Well, I hit him with the first one. I missed the second. That was just trash. The fact that they said I didn't get that.
Taking fire.
Kill confirmed. 1 minute remaining. Enemy UAV active.
Excuse me. Damn.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Thank you, Todd. My man James Griffin Jr. is in the building. What's up, fam? You watching this rainy day game? Touchdown Ravens. Some duty and some NFL football, my guy. And working on a new offense for Madden. Something I like playing with Buffalo's offense.
Say what?
Yeah, I'm starting to really like it a little bit. Got to find myself a decent defense other than New England's.
You try Baltimore
I played.
and try multiple.
I tried Baltimore a few times. I think I'm gonna look at Chicago's again, San Francisco, Indianapolis, and Tampa Bay. Because I gotta be able to defend the run and the pass equally.
So go with multiple.
Yeah, but I don't like all the formations. I think some of them dictate to you what you have to do defensively. I think the regular dime is the worst defense in Madden because the middle linebacker is going to have to account for the halfback or the tight end. You make him move out the middle, that opens up your whole defense unless you're in zone. And sometimes even in zone, it can be a detriment. I gotta be quiet. I might be letting out some saws.
Kill them and secure their tanks.
Somebody listening to this shit just said, "Oh, I didn't realize that." Trust me.
Especially those who play that dime.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you got snipers, man.
I know. That's why I'm in a good spot.
Well, I need to go find you.
Oh, hold up. I didn't realize I still have room in this corner. Mm-hmm. Damn. They hit Cuz so hard his gun fell out the window.
You like that?
Like that.
Snipe the hell out of them.
Hey, Mike. It's so bad. I can't say. I can say it right, but I don't think I want to say it on stream.
What happened?
You know how we were talking about the kids, right? You by yourself with all females? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm dealing with a DEFCON 5 situation.
Oh, man.
And it's like them two be going at it. I just be trying to stay out of it.
That's your best bet.
Yes, sir. They out there baking the cake together. I'm gonna stay right here with y'all for my own safety. James, what you up to today, my guy? You asked me what's the word. What you got popping? Ooh, how I missed that one though. I'm almost thinking about changing my scope to try to get something a little more range, like that 5.5 magnifier. Let me go up top a little bit more. You know, that's the one person we should get on duty is James. Hold up. I hear somebody up here with me. Hold up. Oh, same team. My bad. I'm going back downstairs where I belong.
Hostile cruise missile incoming. Enemy UAV active.
All right, it might be time for me to move out this spot. Oh, said Stabby. Stabby, that's what you was doing. I seen you running across the map wide open.
Hostile Guardian has been deployed.
Nah, I ain't moving. Yeah. There's a piece of window in my way. Bet you won't show me again.
Hostiles launched the cruise missile. Hostile UAV in the area.
As soon as I can see again. You see how I can't even see through this smoke? This is really realistic. Yeah. Come on, man. Show me where I hurt. I'm gonna show you a little trick. Take your mind off that pain, boy. Might feel some pressure. Man, I gotta go back and watch Major Pain. Mike, when the last time you watched New Jack City?
It's been a while.
It's on Tubi. You know, Tubi all free. I watched it this morning. I might watch it later on tonight.
Behind. Get moving.
That's my movie still. Oh, Nino. Somebody got to tell me something. I smell bullshit. Don't.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness. That damn G money. I'll never get over that shit.
Yeah, after this one, I gotta hop on one round real quick.
10-4. Yeah, they set me up. Y'all see how they threw something and I turned around and ran? Yeah, they knew where I was. But he don't know I'm right behind him.
Friendly UAV on station. Tag secure.
Thought you had a friend?
Friendly UAV online. That one.
Loading.
Kill confirmed.
Taking
Oh, you
fire.
didn't get me, did you? Now you gotta wonder when I'm coming to get you.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
What's up, Jay? How was work?
Confirmed.
Damn it. Good, good.
Be advised. UAV is exiting the AO.
Well, that's what happens when you work, son. You got, take a little something out you. Why you think I'm always looking forward to Friday? Hi.
How was it?
It was fantastic. You see all that food go off that plate, don't you?
With a cake in the oven.
You said, why are you looking forward to Monday night, sir? Oh, yeah, Raw? Yeah.
1 minute remaining. Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
They're in that warehouse deep, Mike.
Copy.
Moving here. 30 seconds remain.
Go.
Kill confirmed. You've secured the lead.
Game over.
The mission is complete. Good work.
First night of my 3 days off schedule. Okay, that's what's up. Damn. Ravens force a fumble. Thank you, Tut. 10-4. Thank you, Jay. Alright, so I'm flying solo for a little while. It's alright. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. And y'all know how I feel about chicken. Fried chicken, fry. Fried chicken, fry. I need my backpack and stuff to dry off. Why don't you just take everything out of it and put it in the dryer, sir? Or what you do is hang the backpack upside down. That's what I do, man. I provide for you. If I can't provide for my family, what good am I as a man? You heard me? That's my goal, to make sure you're a better man than I am. You my son. If I can't take care of you, what I look like? You know what I'm saying?
Kill confirmed. Eliminate
What I got on?
and acquire their dog tags.
Enemy spotted.
Thought he had a friend.
Not one. Taking the lead.
Yes, sir, Tut.
We've lost the lead.
I ain't like I'm using the rain jacket. Monday, I returned back to normalcy And I said it because I know I ain't playing no Powerball tonight. I ain't got the bread for it.
Hostile UAV in the area.
That's how you bust a cantaloupe.
Confirm that one.
For those who ain't know how to bust a cantaloupe, that's how you do it.
We've secured the lead.
There you go, my guy. Come get this tag.
Friendly care package on the way. Friendly mosquito deployed.
That mosquito be eating me up sometimes. I ain't even gonna cap. I had switched over to the shoddy. That's why she got me.
Friendly Guardian inbound. The enemy is in the lead.
Damn, had some help waiting. I see. That is a good strategy. I chased and ran right into the teammate.
Hostile care package. Enemy UAV active. Hostile mosquito is
I wanted
online.
revenge. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. That was my main focus. They had to do me like that.
Kill confirmed. Hostile Guardian has been deployed.
Oh, my bad. All three of them. Four. Oh. Four. Got a double. Thank you. Yep, let me get my SAE in the building. One there and one there, and I guess right over here. Lionel Cortez in the building. Patrick in the building. What's up with y'all?
No hits on target.
Tut, this a straight, Jay, this a straight sniper. What you talking about? Whoa, that got cheated on that one. Oh,
Hostile UAV in the area.
got him.
The enemy holds the lead.
You ain't know your dad a straight sniper now? Yeah. Times have changed. Thanks, Slug. I mean, I'm getting better, Jay. You know, practice make perfect. Damn.
Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
I put a pause in cuz.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push
Yeah, man, I'm working with this longbow. It's the same thing Slug used.
Enemy UAV active.
Breacher drone out.
They know I pulled my trigger. I don't know what they talking about. That was a conspiracy against me just now. Call of Duty didn't want to acknowledge how strong my hand was. Wow. I cannot take that one individual down. Did y'all see that? It's just that one. They don't fall for nothing. Well, Jay, you know you don't go to work tomorrow, sir. I don't know what else to tell you. Steelers clinch playoff berth with Jags win and Buffalo loss.
Hostiles
Ooh.
deploy to Mosquito.
What's a remote? Where I'm from, it's a remote control.
Friendly Mosquito deployed. Hostile UAV in the area.
Shit. While I was asleep, Levita gonna wake me up to my where the moat at. Jay, you know I had to send my bed back, right? I got a different model. It feels so much better on my back and my hip. I hope y'all start getting some of these tags. I ain't laying people down for my health.
Friendly Mosquito active.
Damn.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
I just need to get another bed frame for real.
1 minute remaining. Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO. Tag secure. Kill confirmed. 30 seconds remain. Friendly Mosquito deployed.
I knew it wouldn't be long before they tried to run up from behind. Jay, we still haven't talked about what you want for Christmas, sir, so we'll talk about that later on. I might buy your bed frame, I don't know.
Hostile SAE near your position. 10 seconds remaining. Hostile launched a cruise missile.
Yeah. Now it's not the time to be outside.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Yeah, that wasn't the best moment.
Nope. In?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I heard what you said on the stream. Nah, man, I had an idea for what,
Yeah, I don't.
but then I forgot it.
Hmm.
Yeah, if I think about it, I'll let you know.
Affirmative.
I s- yeah, I'm still gonna have to buy everybody else's joints too. Alright, man.
Ooh, which one do I want to go to?
Right? Terminal it is. Let's go. Whew. So glad I'm home. Alright, so what's your opinion on The Rock
My
mentioning the head of the table?
my whole thing is this: do it at Elimination Chamber. Do not do it at WrestleMania, cause Rock ain't been around. Let Cody finish off his story with Roman at WrestleMania, and then you have to face the fact that they still kind of want Roman to break all the Hulk Hogan records, because Hulk Hogan is not a good look right now with the racial stuff and being called out on all his lies.
Yeah.
So it's like for real, what can you say, man?
Eliminate hostiles and secure their tags.
I mean,
For real? Oh, God.
we're stuck. Well, not we stuck, but it's a bad situation all the way around, in my opinion.
I mean, there's some ways they could go about it, low key.
But I
They
mean,
want
you got Cody using that
storyline.
expression, "finish my story," and then he didn't win last year. Okay, how's he gonna finish his story? When is he gonna finish his story? And then you got him out there with Shinsuke, and it's like we all know that it's filler to kill time while the Rumble's coming. You got CM Punk back. I asked the question on stream: can WWE possibly have too much right now? You know, you got Punk.
I say no if they work around it.
Well, I mean, you got Punk back. You know, Seth Rollins is still kind of hot. You got The Rock now. You got LA Knight. You got so many big game players right now. So many main eventers. I mean, it's entertaining, yeah, but who's going to win the Rumble? Who's going to win that Elimination Chamber? When is Rock Roman going to happen? It has to happen at Elimination Chamber, in my opinion. Because now you're building up for Roman to be strong as ever. In my
I'll tell you
opinion.
like this. If they have Cody, that's the thing. I don't want Cody to finish the story against Roman though. Like,
But that's who he started it with, for real. Wasn't it weaken his title run? And him and Seth really don't see eye to eye in real life or working together either. So that's not ideal.
no, but I'm saying like, even though I mean, as a Roman fan, I wouldn't really want to see it, but you know, it's part of the business. He would lose the title to somebody, and if I ever had to see Roman lose the title to somebody, it would be to Randy Orton.
Well, I mean,
Because the way I'm thinking, the way I'm thinking about it though, is if Roman were to lose against Randy, Cody would have to finish the story against the person that he was mentored by, like he started his WWE career with, to a certain degree. It all came full circle.
you know
You know
what?
what I'm saying?
That is a very, very valid point, and it's something I could get with.
And then you got Rock versus Roman, and here's the way you can spin it around. Just because Roman don't got the title, The Rock could be like, you ain't got the title, but guess what? I was the head of the table, and I didn't have the title all the time. What Rock is like a 4-time champion?
More than
Four-time
that.
WWE,
Way more than
something like
that.
that. Like but I'm saying he didn't need the title to still be the people's champ. He didn't need the title.
Well,
to
he
still
was
be that
always
guy,
in the
you know what I'm
title. He was always in the title hunt. You know, and
Yeah.
at the end of the day, when you really break it down, it's can you draw money? the Rock Roman feud can draw plenty of money. It can draw plenty of suspense as long as people don't ruin it with their own BS. Like, look at Rikishi. Rikishi was trying so hard to get involved, and Triple H just kept on saying no.
I did it for The Rock.
Like, all them times he was tweeting this and tweeting that, everybody's like, oh, Rikishi's gonna show up, and it's like he was just trying to get on TV so bad.
Yeah, because of the Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso,
Yeah, 'cause-
Solo Jones.
Yeah, because that's his kids. And it's like,
Yeah.
I understand. He trying to get some of that notoriety. Like, yeah, they're my boys, you know, but at the end of the day, bruh, they didn't want you to be part of it. Accept it and move
Yeah.
on.
That's real. That's real.
I mean,
So,
that's like
I mean-
begging. Bad begging.
I definitely don't want the Roman versus Rock thing to be a title match at all. Like, that's why I said Roman, like, if they were to have Roman already drop the title, it should be the Randy. And it can be, because either way, it's still going to be a money draw. Like, it's still going to draw a bunch of money. So instead of the championship, it's going to be like for the head of the table, the bragging rights, the claiming, like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
at the same time, I mean, it's still, I mean, Roman should still win because
Because
that
it
only
would make
makes him look even stronger. Yeah,
The enemy is
it
gaining
would
ground.
solidify
Push
something.
them
It would
back.
put him over. Like, he's already over as it is as a heel.
Jay, don't leave me
Everybody
yet.
hates him, and the fact
Stay in that
he-
corner if possible. Oh, damn.
I missed one more shot. If I had like 20 more health, I would have killed him.
Jay, you gonna have to come over here because I'm laying waste to these
I'm
bastards.
pulling up. Pulling up. Alright. You got flaming bullets?
Secured the lead.
Yeah, he's got incendiary.
Friendly cruise missile deployed.
I'm dropping my SAE.
Copy that. Tiger 4 inbound.
I can see.
This is the wrong map for SAE.
No effect on that pass.
Alright, calling in my
What was
cruise
that?
missile while y'all are here.
I got eyes on that.
Nothing. Alright,
Copy. UAV is on
UAV is up.
online.
Lost the lead.
Oh, dang. Hey, these people run up on me.
Damn it, I popped two more before they got me.
We have taken the lead.
Yeah, when do you think John Cena's gonna officially retire?
Not for a while. John Cena, as long as he stays in somewhat decent shape, he's a great draw. He's become Brock
Yeah.
Lesnar in a way, where he's an attraction now. You know, people don't realize that word attraction means a lot. Roman Reigns is an attraction. He's been an attraction for real. And I don't blame him for not wanting to be on every single SmackDown and all that, because that gives him more power. It gives him more short.
It brings out the final boss vibe. Like, you're not gonna see the final boss until you do something to bring him out.
Right,
That's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
So
Secured the lead.
that's why I love that it feeds into his character anyway. And plus, everybody's like, but he's holding it for so long, he's not even there anymore. But the whole point of him being a heel is to make you hate him. He's doing an amazing job.
Exactly. That's why I tell
Hey, Fred,
people
come on, dog.
We've taken the lead.
The Miz, great heel. He's a great heel worker. He's a great worker, period, because he put himself in it. And if you really look at it,
I
The
love
Miz
the
has never
phrase.
gotten hurt.
We've secured the lead.
He's gotten hurt one time, but it's not hurt, but the concussion.
We've lost the
Well, yeah, but I'm
He
talking
couldn't
about
remember
when
the
he's
rest of the match when he became a.
yeah, but I'm talking about like to be out for months on end or whatever. And
Yeah. husband is like, Liz is funny, bro. Like, I remember years ago how he, well, I mean, he still does it, but he'd be like, when my hand goes up, y'all mouths go shut. Like, I just love hearing him say that. Because he knows how to get a hold of the crowd real fast.
Thank you, Tut. Tut said we both making good points.
I mean, that's because I still got a love for wrestling. I might not catch it all the time because I work now and everything, but I still try to keep my ear out.
Yeah. I mean, no matter what, you have to know that The Rock being back is for nostalgia. But if he was to beat Roman, it makes Roman look bad. It makes everything look bad. And I think by the end of WrestleMania, CM Punk and Cody are both going to be world champions. I don't know who's going to be the Intercontinental champion, but you know, hopefully we get a Gunther and Brock Lesnar match.
U.S. title? Does it stay on Logan Paul?
I hope not.
I mean, because Logan Paul's literally just there for promo and stuff. Like,
Right.
bringing in his fans to the WWE.
Damn, that was a tough loss, but we fought for that.
Mission compromised. We failed.
Definitely was. Wait, freak. That jump got no recoil.
I just noticed it. Dang, me and you led the team in kills.
Yeah.
And I'm working with that sniper.
Mark right now. I don't know, it feels like my marksman rifle feels so much smoother than my sniper.
Yeah, but Tut, if The Rock wins and he hasn't been around, what does he gain from it? You see what I'm saying? There's nothing for The Rock to gain. So a Roman victory would lead that to more notches in Roman's belt.
That's when he really solidifies himself as the head of the table.
Plus, with the fact that he said last night no one can beat him and this and that, it only leads to just what Jay just said for real. What if The Rock causes Roman to lose at Rumble? Then they can build for the match at WrestleMania. You see what I'm saying? You know they're gonna talk about the family aspect. You know the Wild Samoans are gonna be involved because they came out there and gave Roman his flowers and their tribal flower symbol because they acknowledged him. So now it's gonna be like, hey, hold on, jabronis. When did you acknowledge me? You know, and the Rockin', it's gonna be so big, so fast, and it could happen at WrestleMania. You know, and then Jimmy versus Jay, and then go ahead, Jay.
No, I'm just saying that would be hands down amazing. Like,
my question is, where does Solo go? Solo showed that he can be a main eventer. Jay's
Solo's
proven.
next up.
So they say.
They hinted at it. Jimmy and Jay hinted at it before their storyline went wonky with Jay ready to win and Jimmy snuck him. Like,
Eliminate our foes and grab their tags.
like, for that, they already hinted at it. Like, hey, Solo could be the next tribal chief. And even when he was supposed to do something and he held the forgot what they called it.
Oh, the lay.
But yeah. When he held the lay, he was just staring at it, and Roman was like, "Give it to me," and Solo was just staring at it. I was like, I mean, Solo already beat John Cena clean by himself.
Gotcha.
That says a lot for an up and comer, an established enforcer, I'll say.
They get ready
Plus,
to
his first loss was against Cody Rhodes. He never lost until he fought Cody Rhodes before WrestleMania. The night before WrestleMania, I think.
I know.
Friday night. They Roman and Cody fought Sunday night. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, he could most definitely be the next tribal chief. It's just, will Jimmy and Jay put their differences aside?
No.
I mean, do you think they'll ever become a tag team again?
Before they retire, yeah.
Okay, I can see that. They've been in the game for a long time. They're my most favorite tag team. Like, they've been them boys, bro. Like, I remember back in the day when they had the tribal dance. You know, when you say ooh, y'all say oh, and then they'll act like they're slaying or something or whatever, and then the pyro would go off. Man, I used to love that so much.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Then I fell off. I used to keep falling off on WWE.
They were so much better than when the Hardy Boys fell out. You know, Jey Uso has really come
What's your rock?
into his own if you really look into it. Like Jimmy getting hurt opened so much up
Hostile
for
UAV in
Jey.
the area.
It's amazing.
Taking the lead. Enemy UAV
One thing
active.
that I was watching a video on like
We secured the
how
lead.
genius Roman Reigns' career is now, and one thing that they said was even John Cena said it, saying that when Roman Reigns have people around him, he makes them better, like he makes them bigger than what they already were. But anytime John fought somebody and he crushed them, they just went like elsewhere, like they didn't matter anymore. Everybody that Roman Reigns then fought, they were already bigger than what they already were. That's why John Cena. I could have sworn. I think John Cena called Roman the GOAT for that.
We've
For
lost
just
the
making
lead.
everybody around him better when it came to fighting them or being around him. Period.
You know, I like the way that they keep Roman looking
What's your
a
rock?
certain way. Like he'll look strong always, even when he
Yep.
has to take a quick bump.
Even when he takes a finisher, it's just like he sells it. He sells it really well. But you know he's gonna come back. Like it's just that simple. One thing though that I'm not gonna say I don't like about the Usos, but it is what it is. It's the fact that it's not even just the Usos, it's the WWE period. They overuse the super kick so much.
Well, that happened with Dolph Ziggler, number one,
Target down.
and then other
Yeah.
wrestlers and other promotions, number two.
Requesting recon flyover.
But for so many, the super kick is just so cool looking. That's why it's so heavily used.
Yeah. Like,
Just like the DDT. For me, the DDT is sacred. But they use it all willy-nilly.
Ah,
that's why I love Randy Orton's apron DDT so much, because it's unique. Like,
Standing by.
you know it does something. I just love Randy Orton's moveset overall. Like, even the, I don't think he even does it anymore. I haven't seen him do it in a long time. His other signature, the stomp one too. He hasn't done that in a while. Nor has he done the, signature, backbreaker, when he would, like,
We
bend
secured
him
the
over
lead.
his back and then he would just drop or something. I haven't seen him do that one either in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen them do that in a while myself.
I mean, he just brought back the punt kick back in, what, 2020?
Yep.
We've lost the lead.
Wasn't he really, kicking him in the head or something?
It's a certain way that you position your foot.
Gosh.
No effective
Yeah.
target.
Like, Randy Orton, he's up there for me. I think I got a heavier sniper than you. This joint right here.
I got that long bow.
I got a long bow. Shotgun rifle. Crazy. Most lethal tag teams in wrestling?
Man, you missed out on a lot. Like the natural disasters, they were fire. Harlem Heat was fire. The Nasty Boys were okay. They weren't nothing special. But those natural disasters, man, earthquake and typhoon, they wrestled so well together and they were so good apart. When you have people that big that can move that well, that fast, it's amazing. I mean, tag team wrestling to me is its own art. Like, I think John Moxley is basically one of the best tag team wrestlers ever. But I can't stand watching him as a main eventer for anybody. Him being a world champion disgusts me. I think it's repugnant.
I can't think of that many tags.
Yeah, they were D-Generation X.
Period. Oh, yeah, D-Generation X, yeah. It's just my most favorite is Usos, so I can say them. But what was your, because I remember them like briefly. What's your take on Team Hell No between Daniel Bryan and Kane?
I think it was more of a comedy act than anything.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they both could do what was needed.
Because they kept having like therapy sessions and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was the comedy part.
That was just the comedy, yeah. I was like, this is just a joke. This was like back in 2014.
Yeah.
I know I was in elementary school. I was like 4'3". That was when I was watching it super heavy.
But at the same time, you gotta remember that the comedy act and Kane and Daniel Bryan used to wrestle each other all the time. So it was like a
It was a chemistry.
Yeah.
I remember Brodus Clay. Now that was a chemistry. That was a comedy act.
Well, that's because
Dancing and everything.
because he wouldn't leave creative alone. You know, and they made an ass out of him. Yeah.
Even Tensei did something and then had to join him.
Enemy UAV
Yeah.
active.
But the thing of it is that you have to have an expectation from creative. You know, you can't just let them guys sit around and do nothing and placate to the popular wrestlers. But at the same time, when you get an opportunity to go out there in front of a crowd, I don't care if it's a crowd of 10 or 10,000, you got to make those people react to you. And that's what wrestling's about. You know?
Like,
I can wear a world title.
Was another type of character.
Yeah, he was Pete Dunne in NXT. You know, and that's what people expected to see when he made the main roster. But shit changed.
Hostile care package.
Yep.
And it was a bad change, but he still does some of the same things, but it's not like Pete Dunne was in NXT. And that's what people really got gravitated to.
Speaking of NXT, what's your take on Trick Williams?
On who?
Hostile mosquito
Trick Williams.
online.
Really no opinion yet.
I don't know. Don't they come on Tuesday nights?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start recording those because I definitely do want to start watching NXT more. Who else?
I mean, watching him in the ring.
Russo and Jim Cornette hate each other.
Well, that's because they both want to always take credit for different things. Vince Russo says that he taught Vince McMahon how to draw money with the Attitude Era. But at the same time, Vince McMahon was he was there just collecting dollars like he is now. You know, you can't tell somebody that is broke and they're making all the money in the world. You know, making money versus ratings is what this thing was for Vince McMahon. And he saw it one way and everybody else saw it another. When Stone Cold, when the storyline was written for Stone Cold and Brian Pillman to be at Pillman's house, it was crazy to have a weapon involved. People were calling into WWE complaining. Some people were calling in to say, hey, you keep on doing this, I'll be here every Monday night to watch. You know, it was different. And it brought Vince McMahon to point of this right here is what people want to see. So at the end of the day, wrestling is all about shock value. Shock value, entertainment, and happiness. But I heard Vince McMahon giving an interview, and he said sometimes you just know you have to send a WrestleMania crowd home happy. But other times, you know you have to send a WrestleMania crowd home shocked and awed, because at that point they have to watch Monday night and they have to watch Friday night to see what the hell happens next. And it's true.
We have taken the lead.
Yeah.
You know, I'll never forget the WrestleMania when Austin and McMahon had made, I guess, a compromise or a deal. I was not ready for a heel Stone Cold. Everybody thought that would never happen, to see Stone Cold and Vince McMahon as heels together. You know what I mean? And I mean, it worked to a degree. And then you had Triple H and Stone Cold as a two-man power trip. That was great to a degree. So Triple H got hurt. Tearing his quad ruined all that. You know?
Yeah.
So, and then you got Austin and McMahon, and they tried to like bring Austin back a certain way, because I think that's when the invasion happened. Austin wasn't like violent and crazy no more, and McMahon was like, damn it, give me a stunner. What's wrong with you? And, you know, it was stupid and corny, but they got the point across overall. Just took a while. And that's why I try to tell people, fans have more power than they realize. And at times fans are stupid and at times fans are smart.
We are in the Renaissance era now. Rebirth era.
I don't know if you could say that.
Upcoming superstars. I watch on YouTube. I watch one dude named Super Kick Studios from time to time. He's making stuff like that. He just came up with that video. Came out with that video, I said. And that this is basically the Renaissance era. He came up with some good points. I can send you the video or something. I watch a lot of people from WWE.
Stun grenade out.
Just to keep my ear to it.
My thing is, when you watch WWE right now, you're not gonna hear a bunch of cussing and things that we used to hear. And that's like what AEW is trying to project. Like they're trying to be more adult. But you can't be more adult because you say a bunch of cuss words. That's not a feasible thing. Well, I mean, that's not even edgy. Like last night, not to change the subject, but I watched that Michael Blackson show. I found it funny at times, but other times I was like, man, what am I watching? And I was like so turned off because like it was nigga this, nigga that, and fuck. I'm like, dude, I don't want to hear all that. That's just like, that's not cool for me. If it comes out like it's like
in a funny manner,
right, or if it's casual, like, you know, and it fits the moment, I get it. But to hear just a bunch of cussing and the word nigga over and over and over, and I'm like, dude, damn, I feel some type of way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, to know it's scripted, it's like, bro, you're forcing it, dog. Like, you're trying to force a laugh out of me. It's not working.
Right.
Like, come on, let's be authentic. Like, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna say it like hilariously, bruh. Or say it with some comedic satire, some sarcasm or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
But that's the thing about AEW. What's up, my man LaQuentin back in the building? Where you been hiding? It's like when you watch AEW, I think people try to like it so much because they hope it gets good enough to be better one day. Like they're forcing it. Because I think a lot of people just try to hate WWE because it's not what they want personally, and they think they would do so much better writing it or whatever. And yeah, they're TV 14 or whatever. They don't want to promote bullying. They're doing this and doing that. But at the end of the day, WWE's still making more money than ever. People are buying the merchandise. So what are you really saying to them?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not. I mean, to be realistic, it's a crazy statement, but it's not crazy to be honest. It's just like
The enemy holds
AEW
the lead.
would never
Clock
be
ticking.
as big nor bigger than WWE. I see it as impossible, to be honest.
Honestly, when AEW first popped up, I had a hope that AEW would make me watch them. Because I always had an interest in WCW. I mean, hell, being honest, I always felt like WCW was like WWE Junior. Because they were always in a poorly lit place. It just didn't come off well. They had decent matches on television, but when their pay-per-views happened, all I cared about was really the finish of the pay-per-view. The only thing WCW ever had that I thought WWE needed or needs right now is a television title. Because I think that right there would be huge. And I mean, for real, if you stop and think about it, the TV title could be used to elevate talent across everything. And I mean Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. If you're a TV champion, that means every time you're on TV or the product's on TV, you have to be there. Think about that.
Yeah.
For real.
Another question: what was the point of the 24/7 title then?
It was supposed to be
A comedic title?
no, like the hardcore title.
I don't even know what the hardcore title is.
Yeah, we had a hardcore title back in the day.
Wasn't that blackish gray title or something?
No, it was the old WWE title that Mr. Perfect and Bobby Heenan, and there was another wrestler, I forgot who it was, but they had like broke it all up and destroyed it because it was Hulk Hogan's.
You still got all them wrestling tapes?
Stay alive.
I got
The
DVDs.
DVD set?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, I got it. But I mean, like, when this happened, I was young. I was like maybe 9, 10 years old. And it happened on Saturday night's main event, which I think I still have that set. But I mean, I thought even back then it was stupid, but I understood the point of it. But yeah, they broke up Hulk Hogan's title and destroyed it
Sniper's down.
because it was like, you don't deserve it or whatever else they were saying. And
We're losing ground.
you know, a lot of people who are supposed wrestling historians say all these other wrestlers should have had it, but as much as I liked Mr. Perfect as a heel, I don't think he would have ever drew money the way he thought he would have.
Effective fire.
There's a reason why Jeff Jarrett had to have his father start an organization so he could be a world champion. To quote, I think it was Jim Cornette, Jeff Jarrett broke 5,000 guitars and didn't draw a penny breaking them. I thought this shit was hilarious at times.
I just said you run.
But I mean, I wasn't gonna watch him as world champion. Freddie Harrison's in the building with the light. Thank you for sliding through, Freddie. You know, a lot of people don't know it, but Bret Hart getting to be world champion was a last minute deal. Now, I wouldn't say last minute, but when Ric Flair had struck a deal to go back to WCW, you know, he owned the world title in WCW, so he brought that with him to WWE. And when everything went down, excuse me, WCW didn't have nothing. That was his belt because he signed for it. He paid for it for the most part. And when he was leaving, they made that deal that he would hand it over to Bret Hart. Bret Hart won, and for real, that was the beginning of what we have now: a smaller wrestler in stature being your world champion. And that opened it up for so many other people. Your Shawn Michaels, your Seth Rollins, your Daniel Bryans, your CM Punks. And I mean, Bret Hart, in retrospect, some of his matches now are kind of like Ric Flair's, where you can almost damn near think of what's going to happen, but you already seen it. But it's like, you get bored. It's like you have to watch him with Diesel, then you have to watch him with Shawn Michaels, then you have to watch him with Owen, and then you see Bret Hart doing different things to where you're entertained and whatnot. You know, that's just what it is. But I mean, for real, I always feel like Ric Flair was more promo than wrestler, because all his shit was the same. And these people piss me off so bad. Did you see Flair and Tully Blanchard or Flair and Magnum TA or Flair and Barry Windham wrestle an hour-long match? And I'm like, dude, an hour-long match fucking sucks. Sorry, but how many false finishes can you have? You know, all this Iron Man this and Iron Man that, that's stupid. Because if you can lose that easily, why haven't you been losing that easily? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense.
No, it's like, I don't want to watch an hour-long live match.
And people
But what am I watching it for?
Exactly, and then people talk about they're incredible. And I'm like, dude, that's not incredible. They're just flipping each other around, and then they take their breaks when they put each other in headlocks. I'm like, dude, I want an action match. That's why people talk about wrestling's fake, and I'm like, yeah, but wrestling takes skill. It takes practice. You can lose your life in a wrestling match if your opponent ain't paying attention. Yeah. You know.
Exactly. Like, it takes a lot of precision and skill and practice to get that stuff down.
Right.
You don't get it down. You get somebody else's life in your hands. Like, you gotta be able to, on spot, save somebody. I forgot who it was. I think Chris Jericho saved somebody.
It was a video on YouTube. Jericho saved somebody. Yeah. It's a few wrestlers that have saved people.
I think Roman saved Seth before because the Hell in the Cell cage was ready to come down, and the spike was right by Seth's back, and Roman like pushed him back or something. Or it was the other way around. I forgot.
Sid Justice almost transitioned Brian Pillman. It's been a lot of scary moments in wrestling. A lot of bad botches. The Legion of Doom separated. I forgot his name. I see him in my mind. I can't say his name. Dylan. I can't remember his first name, but Dylan. Yeah, his last name was Dylan. But they separated his shoulder for life. Michael Marshall, what's up with you?
Separated shoulder for life? You can't even get that joint put back in place?
Yeah, he was done after that. Like literally.
Wow. Now that's different. I ain't never heard nothing like that.
Yeah, I mean they hurt him. They hurt him for, like, he wasn't the same. I don't even think he got back in the ring after that. Cause he was the
I mean, I wouldn't either.
He was the mouthpiece of the Horseman. You know. Ultimate Warrior hurt Bobby Heenan.
Did something like that on purpose?
Oh, that happens all the time. Like they were saying that the dude that owned the wrestling, oh god, it was the Vern Gagne had offered Iron Sheik or Harley Race so much money to break Hulk Hogan's leg, and then was something else about Vern Gagne offered somebody to no-show WrestleMania. Shit, Michael, we ain't get nothing but rain in Maryland, my guy. Damn.
Wow.
Thank you for slowing down. Yeah, man, it's a lot of grimy and greasy things that have happened in wrestling that I listen to when they talk about it on YouTube all the time. That's why I miss driving the truck. I would pop that on and just listen to that crazy stuff while I was driving.
Secure. Kill confirmed.
Like, you know, everybody talks about Medusa throwing the women's title in the trash, but they seemingly forget that Ric Flair brought the WCW title to WWE. You know, they choose to forget that. Like, WWE has never done any wrong. We're doing all right, Michael. I actually got Jay right here with me now playing Call of Duty. After he went to work today.
Having this conversation, it woke me up a little bit. As I say that, something actually felt something in my head. Actually,
It's a lot of stuff that WWE has done to people to where they ain't they're not perfect, or they're not the goody two shoes of the world that people think they are.
yeah. I seen a video of like the top 100 worst gimmicks ever.
Shoot me again.
They yeah.
But
I
the
can't
thing-
say some of the ones that I just remembered off the top of my head, but like they were out there. I'll say that.
Well, you know, sometimes out there makes money. Look at the Ultimate Warrior. He was trash. I mean, Ultimate Warrior to me was the absolute worst of all time. But the kids loved him. He was all hype. The running to the ring, and, you know, he lucked into that, I guess.
Would you go as far as saying Ultimate Warrior was the Goldberg before Goldberg?
Definitely. At least Goldberg got in the ring, and he did at least a couple moves. Ultimate Warrior was like a clothesline, a couple punches, and whatever the hell that finisher was supposed to be. I always thought it was
Big
trash.
Splash.
Yeah. Well, he did the press, and then he walked underneath you and let you land. Then he did that stupid splash.
Yeah. I didn't forget. Flashbang? Cool, please, let me get out of here. Yeah. I saw the video of William Regal talking about how he had to have a 6-minute joint with the Goldberg, and Goldberg just could not keep up at all. I was like, wow.
Tut said Repo. You know, Tut, when Repo Man first came out, it was kind of tight.
Launched a cruise missile.
I remember hearing about it.
Because he took Macho Man hat from him. That was like his biggest deal as the Repo Man. People don't know that was really Smash from Demolition. Because Axe had like so many back surgeries, he just couldn't wrestle no more. And he was like, he still wanted to wrestle. People don't know that One Man Gang was really Hakeem.
Enemy in the area.
Hakeem the
Do you
Dream.
remember the 3-man band?
Yeah.
That was Heath Slater, Drew McIntyre,
And Jinder
somebody
Mahal.
else, wasn't it?
Jinder
No.
Mahal.
Wait,
Yeah, Jinder.
Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre. Because when I first said Drew McIntyre, I still can't believe it.
Well, you have to remember something. Drew McIntyre was so hyped.
Yeah.
Man, Mantar was just, he never caught on to it. And people looked at that and was like, yeah, I'm going to go take a leak on his match. Like, that's how I treat wrestling. If it's somebody on there that I don't have any interest in, yeah, I'll go take a leak on that match.
I'm not gonna hold you. I do that with Io Sky's matches. I don't personally care for Io Sky,
I love her.
especially as a champion.
I love her. Io Sky
Okay,
is one
why
of
do
the
you
best female wrestlers out there right now. When they allow her to do some of her moves, or she has somebody she can really work with, Io Sky is fabulous. But the thing about Io Sky is not everybody can keep up with her, and it's like she has to slow down what she does. And that's what people don't realize. When you're used to being able to be wide open and work a certain way, that's one thing. But when you have to change what you do another way to, compensate for somebody else, that's when that champion or whoever looks kind of bad. If you really assess what goes on, like Shinsuke can't do what he used to do in New Japan and all that with certain wrestlers. That's why he looked so good with AJ Styles, because AJ Styles worked with him at New Japan. So he could do those things because they saw it on tape. They've done it before. So they're comfortable. With all these lawsuits and whatever, and the fact that you can get injured so fast in wrestling, that's why wrestling is the way it is.
Deployed a remote turret.
I mean, look at Darren Drysdale. Darren Drysdale was injured in a match with D'Lo Brown, in which D'Lo says he doesn't even know if it's still his fault. But not communicating. Look at Stone Cold with Owen Hart. Stone Cold told Owen he didn't want to do it, but Owen assured him that he had it. Owen grew up in wrestling. Owen said, I've been doing this for so long, and Stone Cold was like, okay, cool, I trust you. It went bad.
Yeah.
Things happen.
And Bret Hart and Goldberg.
But see, the thing of it is, exactly, but he went into it knowing that Goldberg was reckless.
True, yeah.
But the thing of it is, when you get so big and so hype, you kind of start listening to it, and then it's bad for everybody that works with you. And I'm not trying to talk about Goldberg, but everything I'm saying, I would say right to his face. Hold up, I missed a Tut comment.
Oh.
Well, Tut, you got to realize something, man. You go back and watch some of these interviews.
Mm-hmm.
He put it out there. What can I do that nobody else has ever done? Terry Funk should start at the top of the cage. That's what he did. And sometimes I have to be honest with y'all. Before he did that, I think some of his best matches were with Vader in WCW as Cactus Jack, because he was more open to do that kind of stuff. Because it was Vader,
Kill confirmed. Neutralize
He was supposed to be
hostiles.
a big
Grab their
badass
flag to win.
dude,
Simple
and you were
enough.
trying to put him down, so it made sense.
Why did Shawn Michaels get so mad at Vader at one match and use backstage politics to stop his come up?
Whatever was going on with Shawn Michaels being on drugs and just being a dickhead is what I believed stopped Vader. I don't honestly know if they were really going to put the title on Vader, but I think they missed the boat on doing it, because I think Vader was, at the time, the best wrestling big man out there. His work across New Japan and other places was unmatched. I think Vader was really hurt by the fact that he gave Hulk Hogan so much. Honestly. But that's what Hulk Hogan was used to. The monsters of the world or whatever. And that's what Kevin Sullivan gave him. Hulk Hogan gave WCW instant credibility. And that's why I try to tell people all the time, they praise Sting. And I'm like, dude, if you praise Sting this much in the beginning, Sting would be bigger than what he is. I tell people all the time, Sting was not that good. Sting was the big fish in a small pond. And people, oh, you're just a hater. I'm like, no, I lived it. You can't tell me that I didn't live it. what to say? Is it true Kane was a different person on the project? Yeah, Kane was Dr. Isaac Yankum, DDS. You know, wrestling had got so down that they actually got Jerry Lawler to get back in the ring against Bret Hart at one point. And they were doing the Kiss My Feet matches, and it was just stupid for real. At this point, it was like 93, 94, and I was really getting turned off of wrestling.
Alright, I got a question because I remember playing it so much on WWE 2K13 or 14. The I Quit match between The Rock and Mankind. When The Rock hit him like 13 times and tried to head with the chair.
Yeah,
Did Mankind really say I quit, or was that an audio play?
it was an audio play.
Hostile FAE near your position.
That was supposed to
All those times, I thought
that was supposed to be the thing behind it, because you didn't want to hurt Mankind's credibility, because nobody saw The Rock in that way, to be that mean, that violent, that sadistic. You know, nobody would believe it was him. Well, Tut, how about give me between 93 and 96, because wrestling took a serious nosedive. It wasn't until Hulk Hogan ended up in WCW and a couple small things happened that wrestling got big again, so to speak. You know, when I think it was September 4th, 1997, when WCW aired its first Nitro. Or it was 96. Could have been 95. Wait a minute, I don't know. But I remember September 4th. Actually, I want to say 95. Yeah, I'm definitely sure it's 95. You know, you have to have a love for wrestling to remember that date, number one. And number two, it was so dismissive from Vince McMahon. You know, when Hogan went over there, Vince was like, he said he's done. He thought Terry just went to get a check. But you know, you turn Terry heel because nobody liked Terry down south. You know, that's the truth. They were booing Hulk Hogan. How the hell did you boo Hulk Hogan? They didn't want to believe in the red, white, and blue. Red and yellow. They didn't want to hear about eating your vitamins and saying prayers. They were used to Ric Flair turning from heel to face to try to fight Vader. They were used to Harley Race. You know. The WCW fans weren't into the sparkles of WWE. They weren't into that. That flash. Well, Tuck, you have to go back and remember, them two wrestled each other so often for the Intercontinental title, number one. So by the time they were wrestling for the world title, they already had chemistry. And that only led to them being better. You know? And that's why I try to tell people like Nate, back when we were talking, you know, you can't sit back and say such and such gonna do real good when they call them up to the ring roster, because you ought to do good. If you're practicing that match 4 times a week for 3 weeks, before you have it, then yeah, you're supposed to kick some ass. You're supposed to look great in your match. The thing about being on the main roster and a professional is if Bob is shitting on himself and can't go out to the ring, then you got to work with her. And you know, you and her are supposed to go out there and put down a good match. You and her know who's going to win the match, and you and her discuss how you're going to do it, and you get it done in the amount of time they tell you. They tell you you got 8 minutes, go out there with 8 minutes. You know, the referee tells you 4 more minutes, fellas. You know, when he's checking in on you and, you know, you quit. You know, he's doing his thing, but he's always telling you how much time you got left. And the referee has an earpiece. If shit goes bad, hey, wrap it up. Hit him with your finisher. Run into his finisher. Stuff like that. It's my passion. I love wrestling and football. You know, that's why I tell y'all, man. When I tell y'all I'm trying not to listen,
Asking you questions.
when I tell y'all I'm not trying to listen to music, that's my alternative on YouTube to see why things happened and whatnot. Like, I mean, Hulk Hogan is a huge ass liar. I've lost so much respect for Hulk Hogan. You know, the lie he told on the Undertaker, he hurt his neck, and the Undertaker not knowing for so many years and not looking into it. But by the time he did, and he saw, he was like, man, I never hurt that man. You know, Hulk Hogan was a real piece of shit. And I say that trying not to judge people, but the truth is the truth. And I'm entitled to believe what I want to believe in. That's how I feel about Hulk Hogan. You know, let me tell y'all something else. Remember Hulk Hogan and Shawn Michaels had that match at SummerSlam? It was supposed to be a 3-match
When he
series.
was overselling?
Yeah, he did that because Hulk Hogan refused to take a loss
Yeah.
to him.
He refused to put Shawn over because Shawn was supposed to win the first one, Hulk was supposed to win the second one, and then Shawn was supposed to have that third match against him and win. Yeah, I heard about that.
Or how about this? Jake the Snake Roberts and Macho Man were feuding, right? And this Cobra was supposed to bite Macho Man. Do you know Macho Man made him have the Cobra bite him first to make sure it was devenomized? And
I
literally,
think I heard about that.
hey, y'all know the funniest thing about that situation? The snake would not bite Macho Man at first. So Jake Roberts is trying to piss the snake off. So when the snake started biting Macho Man, the snake didn't want to let go because it was angry. The snake isn't a human being to say, okay, I'm going to let go now. I understand. The snake lost its cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's the nature. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
it's an animal, bro. Like, I understand training an animal, but at the same time, at the end of the day, it's an animal.
you can't train a snake. You know? He just went in there, Jay. He just went in there.
I thought I could make something happen.
Yeah. I mean, it's so much to wrestling. Some of the most grimy, disrespectful things. Like Randy Orton was gonna be fired so many times he went and he shitted in so many people's luggage. It was like a couple female wrestlers' luggage he shitted in. I would have folded him up for real, bruh.
And nah, facts, bro. You know, Shaquille O'Neal did the same thing.
Oh, I know he did that.
Nah, man, I think he was on the Miami Heat at the time, or something. I think either one team, all the teams, it don't matter. He did it. All I know is, bro, he was pooping a bucket and poured all over the rookies when they least expected or something.
You see, I would have to fight his big ass.
When he was on the Heat, he used one of his teammates' like razors to shave their face on his region. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
They didn't even tell dude. So dude shaved his face after and never even knew. Until Jason Williams was telling the story on that one. Because something happened in practice or something. But I don't know what else happened.
Well, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
It's a very strong rumor that Brock Lesnar was not supposed to beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. The rumor is, once The Undertaker was clearly like not there when they accidentally bumped heads or something, Brock took it upon himself to win the match to end the streak. That's a big rumor.
I mean, there's a what if I heard about like Roman Reigns' career and like saying like who really needed that push and what should have happened after. Like, if he was to beat the streak for real instead of like him doing it like beating him for the second time.
Nah, they would never.
Even if he did beat him the second time, like, cause you know he did beat him for the second time in WrestleMania. It's just the perspective that the person I heard it from was like, say if Roman, because it was the very next time Roman was on TV with everybody. He only got like he was only able to say like one sentence on the mic because everybody was booing him. Basically, the dude was like, say if y'all turned him heel right there,
What's your
you would
blood?
have had years of Roman Reigns being a heel.
I mean, when Roman Reigns came back as a heel with Paul Heyman, nobody expected that.
I think I was next to you when I saw that. I saw it at Miles when he first came back, I believe. But when he was with Paul Heyman, I think I was watching it.
Yeah,
That was
man.
amazing.
But Andre Giant and Big Show were never related. They just tried to say that at first.
Target down.
You know, I've seen videos of the Great Khali doing a bunch of flips and stuff like that in another promotion before he was with the WWE.
Yeah. But WWE wants to
I
present
ain't know he
him
could
as a
move like that.
yeah, but WWE wants to present him as a monster. That's why I try to tell y'all, you know, when these wrestlers go to other promotions. Mom, as far as I know, he has a daughter. He doesn't have a son.
Watch your fire.
But man, I'm trying to tell you, I know so much about wrestling. It's sad. I wish I knew the Bible like I knew wrestling. I mean, it was so much stuff that has gone down. So much politics and trying to get over on this one, trying to get over on that one, trying to hurt one another.
Go.
Yeah. That's why I just keep asking you questions, because I be forgetting all my questions about WWE until I start talking. I'll be like, yeah, bro, I gotta ask that this perspective.
Y'all want to know something real bad that, you know, y'all could use in life? Jake the Snake Roberts was always high or drunk.
Taking fire.
That's why Vince McMahon never knew when he was actually sober. So that's something you can take with you.
Why?
Take that with.
I seen a video.
Well, that's not.
about
Well, I mean, you know, that could be part of it.
Contact.
But he ended up with addiction problems. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, people say, I wish this one was world champion and that one. You're not going to draw money with certain guys. You're just not.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's what people don't realize. The world title is about drawing money. And Roddy Piper and a few other wrestlers were so prominent, they didn't need the world title to draw money. And that's something that people need to realize. If you're going to be a wrestler, you need to make sure the fans give a shit about you, whether you're a face or a heel. And, you know, that's why I try to tell... That's why I try to tell people about Drew McIntyre. I only gave a damn about him when he was a face. I mean, a heel. When he turned face, I thought he was corny. He's out there with a sword. I mean, what is he doing with a sword? That's stupid. You know, when
All he does is cut the ropes.
I just thought it was stupid. I still think it's stupid. I think, in all actuality, they should have had a situation where the Judgment Day came to help him win the world title and went up messed up, and that's why he don't rock with him no more. But have him have that established heel thing. Don't let him be back and forth. And you know, you look at Sheamus. Sheamus is upset, and he's looking to leave. Let Sheamus go. People don't really like Sheamus like that. They like Sheamus when he's involved in bangers, where it's really physical and whatnot. If he's not in a physical match, I don't want to see Sheamus either. He's not a wrestler. He's a brawler who only entertains with big physical matches. If it's not like that, it's not for him.
We're getting hit hard.
Target down.
Confirm that one.
You know, everybody thinks that you're just going to leave and make all this money, and that's not how it works.
That's Another good question. Just dang it.
But you know, that whole thing was that was, you know, it was staged, but I thought it was stupid. I understood the concept. I really did understand it. Because it's supposed to be Inferno and all that, and send him to hell and all that, but I didn't like the way they presented it. Because it was like organized, but not supposed to be organized. It wasn't hardcore. It was basically a match where they were just in the ring and lean them over to the fire. You know, it wasn't like there was any real imminent danger. You know, it was more about the shock value.
Yeah.
And you know, really, it's about the kids. When you get the kids to be mentally enamored with it, that's where it really takes center stage. Jamal Hall, thank you for that light. But Tut, that's what the draw was at that moment. What does Kane look like? Is he disfigured and whatever? And for him not to be disfigured, and then like well, he had surgery, but he never liked to look in the mirror. He never knew what he looked like. Who the hell don't look in the mirror? Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? This is what they gave us.
Why would I not know what I look like?
Because it was a mental thing they were playing off of. He felt like he was ugly because he was burned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day,
out of all the,
go ahead.
I was ready to ask you, out of all the gimmicks you've witnessed, what's your least favorite?
That question is loaded because I mean, at the end of the day, it's really like it's so many to choose from. The Goon, the throwback to hockey, Mr. Baseball. You have so many to choose from, and it's bad because you literally, or I literally lived through it. But I lived in a time where wrestling was for kids and grown men, and it kind of felt like it skipped over teenagers. What was the best persona in wrestling you have witnessed besides Mankind?
Kill them and secure their tank.
I'm with you.
Ted, I don't even know how to answer that. Because you could almost kind of say Ric Flair for how he presented himself. You could say Hulk Hogan for back then. Because they played off of Real American for so long. You know, Hulk Hogan was a representative of the United States.
We've secured the lead.
Bret Hart, you know, once he got to
Did
talk.
you say John Cena?
I could say John Cena, but in the same light as Hulk Hogan, because John Cena was supposed to be the all-American, apple pie, can't do no wrong guy, you know. And at the end of the day, when you really broke it down, he started off as a heel, but they moved him over to a face. And the way they moved him into a face was perfect, in my opinion. I thought it was absolutely magical how they pulled that off. And he hasn't been back. The best theme
If you
song,
had the opportunity,
Triple H is my time.
Yeah.
Triple H's first real theme song, My Time. I would like to find a way for you to do something with that for me. Only because you and I had that conversation. about changing a note or two, you couldn't get sued. And I think I asked Zool before, cause I think you were busy or doing something, or you just never did it. You know, Zool has always given us our songs or whatever, our instrumentals. But yeah, Triple H is my time, and then I like the game for Triple H.
Bro, there are so many theme songs that are too fire, bro. Like, I can't even get into that. Like, you got the Future theme song. I love that.
Drew
My favorite theme
McIntyre,
song is yeah, Drew McIntyre's,
first
John
one.
Cena's, Randy Orton's.
Randy Orton's is a little satanic, but before I realized it was, I thought it was straight fire.
Sheamus's first one.
I gotta go
That
back and
one
hear
was
that
fire.
one. But Drew McIntyre's Broken Dreams, that one resonated with me, because I felt like that in Madden.
Contact!
Honestly, I listened to it before I played a Madden tournament.
There's so many theme songs, bro. Like, okay, yeah, Triple H, the game, of course. Shawn Michaels
Our
theme
counter
song
UAV
is
is active.
good.
Evolution
CM
as a group.
Coach personality. Every time I hear that drum, I hear the and then I hear the guitar riff, and then the drums come in.
Yeah, that
It
joint's
always
hard.
gets me hype.
Yeah.
Everybody loves CM Punk's first theme song, the Fire Burns, whatever. That song never really resonated to me. I didn't really care for that one.
The best
Ralph
entrance.
Ziggler's one was pretty cool.
It was one of them Triple H entrances at WrestleMania when Stephanie brought him out, or like my husband is, you know, and like came out on a motorcycle and had Stephanie on the back or on the side. I thought that was cool.
I'm with you.
You know,
Who had the best entrance? Ooh.
Undertaker, hands down, had the best entrance. I'm not talking about American Badass Undertaker. I'm just talking about Undertaker, period. I mean, yeah, it took a little while, but it was eerie. It was dark. It was so cool.
Enemy UAV
Best
active.
entrance I've seen.
Making effective fire.
Give me Roman Reigns' most recent WrestleMania jump when they started playing pianos. I like when it comes to like good instrumentals and stuff. I love hearing instruments and how they all come in together. So when they did that live, and I could tell like what they were doing, the muscle, even though I already knew it was just the song, but they in a certain type of way, that automatically had me. I'm not with you.
Well, see, that's what's the point. I had one bad dream about the Undertaker. I was at my dad's house and I had a dream that he was coming to get me, like it was my time or something. And it's like everywhere I tried to run, he would end up there. But I mean, like, the Undertaker was supposed to be scary.
Maintain the lead.
He was a representative of, like, the end, like a mortician with, you know, he's just this badass with a mortician. What else can you say? Like, he's gonna take you out and Paul Bearer's gonna do his thing, you know? He's building coffins for Yokozuna and other people.
Heck, bro, like I remember, I used to watch Monday Night Raw like every Monday night back in fourth grade. I was 11 or something, and I remember like getting out the shower before Raw and running straight to my room and turning the light on as fast as possible because I used to think Undertaker would be right there in the dark. Like nah, Undertaker used to, nah. It's not because that was around the time he was about to fight CM Punk and everything. Now I remember it, yeah. When CM Punk had dumped all the ashes and stuff like that out the urn and everything.
Yeah.
Around that time.
How about when, do y'all, oh, I guess y'all probably don't know. So during CM Punk's first run as world champion, the Undertaker had to pull him aside. And like, hey, when you're the world champion, you don't conduct yourself like this. Wear a suit and stuff like that. Because CM Punk was walking around with a t-shirt on, you know what I mean? And that's why they hurried up and took the belt off of him, because he didn't know how to be a champion.
Tag secure.
You know, the best storylines, hell, one of the best storylines ever was 10-10-10 in TNA. The Higher Power, Vince McMahon
Confirmed.
during Raw, having Stephanie kidnapped by the Undertaker, that whole storyline with the corporate ministry. You know what? Let me just say it. The real beginning of WWE between WrestleMania 3 and WrestleMania 5, I think that should count all as one storyline. The Hulk Hogan and Macho Man scenario, where WrestleMania 3 ends in a jacked up way with Hogan beating Andre. Then you make your way all the way to WrestleMania 4 with a tournament for the world title. That right there, y'all, you know, I get a little emotional because I tell y'all, my mom started me off with wrestling. But that was like, that was the way Jay used to watch Cars. I would watch WrestleMania 4 over and over and over again. And y'all don't understand.
Movie, dog.
But I'm saying, I'm watching WrestleMania 4 though. And no matter how many times I watched it, it felt brand new. And I knew what was going to happen,
Right.
but it felt so amazing. Because
It's like goosebumps over and over and over again.
Because for Hulk Hogan and Andre to wrestle, and both of them get counted out, it was like, wait a minute, one of them two isn't gonna leave as world champion. And in the back of my mind, I mean, I was 4 years old, but I never thought Macho Man would leave, you know. And for him to have left as the world champion was
UAV in the area.
so cool. And then like for Elizabeth to run to the back and go get Hulk Hogan, because it was like Macho Man versus $1 Million Man, and Virgil was out there, and Andre the Giant was out there, and you know, Macho Man was just so overwhelmed because there was so many of them out there. You know what I mean? I thought it was the coolest shit in the world.
Final minute.
You know, and then Hulk Hogan had a different shirt on. Let me tell y'all that. You know, I catch everything. Well, almost everything. That's why I tell Levita I watch the Marvel movies so much, because I miss stuff. But, you know, Hulk Hogan actually was different. And a lot of people don't remember that. You know, he had it was, I can't remember it, but it was just something about that one shirt that drove me nuts. It was a tank top. He comes to the ring and he has Macho Man's back, and you know, Macho Man didn't need the Hulk Hogan rub back then. You know what I mean? But Hulk Hogan, like, he put the title on there, he smacks it, he gives Macho Man love, and he kind of like leaves, and Macho Man has his moment. But to have it come full circle, where they shaking their hands and they're the mega powers. Y'all don't know what that meant for me. Because then you get all the way from 4 to WrestleMania 5, and now the mega powers exploded. Macho Man versus Hulk Hogan, and you know, all the talk of, you know, I'll tell you something, Macho. I knew the whole time you couldn't handle the power, brother. The maniacs were behind you, but I could tell your jealousy, brother. Even as the world champion, you were jealous, and it was so cool. And then you had the little thing with the Ultimate Warrior coming along, and you know, it was so much. And I think that right there was what brought wrestling to the forefront. Because when Hulk Hogan left after WrestleMania 6, wrestling fell off, man. Ultimate Warrior was not the type of person to be leading the locker room as world champion. And if everything that was said was true, because y'all know I could get sued if his wife and kids would see this. That's why I said if everything that was said was true, then you can't say nothing else. When you're the world champion, you have a certain amount of things you have to do. You have to be present for things. You have to go into your locker room and shake people's hands. I don't want to shake their hands. I shook their hands yesterday. Well, that's what your job is. You're supposed to be the leader. What was y'all's favorite finishers? Shit, Macho Man off the top. You can call it the RKO. You can call it the Diamond Cutter. It could come out of nowhere.
The rock bottom, the people's elbow.
I didn't really care for the rock bottom. I hated the people's elbow for real. The
For
German
real?
suplex. The
Man, I
German
remember doing
suplex
that
that
in my
Ultimo
regular
Dragon
so much.
used to do. The power bomb.
Kill
To be
confirmed.
honest, even though it's not really used as a
Eliminate
finisher for
hostiles
real,
and secure their tags.
I do like a nice spine buster though. Like
You know what?
spine buster is like one of those moves that be like, bruh. Like as soon as you slam them down.
The enemy's taking the lead.
I can rock with the spine buster. For real.
We've taken
I like the F5. The F5 is tough.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Arn Anderson, Triple H, and Ron Simmons had the best spine busters of all time, in my opinion. And for real, people
I
don't
can see
give
that.
Arn Anderson the props that he deserves as a wrestler. Now, I will give Ole Anderson props for what he taught him, but I can't stand Ole Anderson because Ole Anderson can't stand me because of the color of my skin. He was a very big racist, and if you're not a wrestling fan to know that, then hey, I'm sorry you didn't know that. Just like Ric Flair was very racist himself because he was hanging out with Ole and he wanted to fit in. And I'm not giving Ric Flair an excuse because he called Teddy Long all kinds of niggas and things, and I believe what Teddy Long said. You can say what you want, but I believe Teddy. Teddy Long would not have a reason to lie. You know, Ric Flair can be in all the rap music videos and hang out with Mike Tyson all he wants. But I will never forget that he used the word nigger in a way to hurt black people. And that's what he did. You know, I'm not giving nobody a pass. You wanted to hurt people when you said it. You didn't try to say it with an A. You said it in a nasty and trifling way.
We've lost. UAV ready to deploy.
And I refuse to give anybody a pass. Because that's not who I am as a man. I treat everybody the same.
UAV is on station. Recon online.
Enemy's taking the lead.
Show me where I hurt. Damn.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of more.
Kill confirmed.
Be advised, UAV is
Robert Lavelle, what's
Hostile
up?
counter UAV overhead.
I do like the Trouble in Paradise.
That was Jake the Snake Roberts finisher touch. And I believe it's one of the wrestling moves that should be restricted. I don't believe a DDT should be allowed to be used commonly in a match.
Not one.
Oh, so you think it should be a finisher?
A finisher or not used at all.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Gotcha.
Now what Randy Orton does with swinging him through the ropes, hey, he can do that. Robert Lavelle in the building with the
Yeah.
like, thank you. You
He's
playing
known for that.
zombies? Good
Yeah.
luck for that, my guy.
Hey, one who has an underrated spear though?
Ooh.
Bobby Lashley.
Oh, I always thought he had a nice
Bobby
spear.
Lashley's like I don't know what it is, but I love when he hits it, but then he like rolls in midair with it. Like that jump be so clean.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't like it hurt much, but it's clean. I'm trying to think of. Ooh, somebody else.
Not one.
I'm getting mad. I'm forgetting so many finishers. I haven't seen Kofi Kingston do the SOS in a long time. Or
Kofi's
maybe I'm
getting
not watching
older.
him
You
enough.
know, when these wrestlers get older, you know, you gotta kind of remember that. You know.
Yeah. That move was wild though. Like I would be scared they would like flip on their neck and like really get hurt. I remember I was watching the Roman Reigns promo when he was talking to Brock Lesnar. He was like, "This is my cameraman, blah blah." And he was like, "The security I got there, yeah, they went for me." And one of the security guards, Brock Lesnar was ready to F5 him, and one of the security guards moved the mic so he don't get hurt.
Shoot,
Like, yeah, the F5 really is nice.
you look at Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit. Hell, put Dean Malenko on that list. Dean Malenko and Ultimo Dragon. Bret Hart. You know, although he only won with one submission, Bret Hart can make the list for me.
Would Chris Jericho be one with the Lion Tamer?
Yes,
In the Walls of Jericho?
yes.
Secure the victory.
But I mean,
I
I got.
also want to piggyback off the last question with Codebreaker. I do like that.
No, we talking about submissions right now, but yeah, Code Breaker could go in for
saying-
regular.
Yeah, that's why I said. Yeah, I said just like bringing it back to that.
What else is there? Dean Malenko to me will never get the credit he deserves as a submission wrestler.
I mean, as much as I hated watching it for real and how boring his character was, I mean, Rusev had a pretty cool. It wasn't cool, but it was just a finisher that was a submission. Like as soon as you see it get locked in, you already knew the person was losing. So I should just say him too.
I mean, for real,
I can't say that.
if you look at Dean Malenko's career, he wasn't pushed as hard as he should have been pushed. He was the Cruiserweight champion at WCW a few times, but I think Dean Malenko was really there as a wrestler. And I enjoyed my time watching him. His main finisher was the Texas Cloverleaf, which I did steal at one time, and it became Clayton's Cloverleaf. Yeah, at least I ain't lying about it. Who are y'all's top 3 favorite wrestlers to watch in the ring, like when they're fighting and fully engaged? Brock Lesnar, Booker T, Kurt Angle.
I'd say. It's a good question. I'd probably say Randy Orton, Roman,
Hostile UAV in the
and
area.
Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston does be making matches that look exciting.
We're getting hit hard.
I do say Roman because, like I said, Roman is great at selling. He's great at being able to perform moves, keeping people safe.
Hostile care
And
package.
even when he looks like he's about to lose, it's like the shock factor that will he actually kick out of this?
Hostile
He's
deployed
able to
road turret.
act in it so well. Randy Orton. His moveset is too good and too ruthless. Like I can't not have Randy Orton on that list.
UAV active.
Versus RKO's out of nowhere, flipping them on the apron DDTs and everything like that. Nah, yeah, he gotta be up there.
Mission failed.
I mean, you know, if I said an older wrestler, I would say Rick Rude was more fun to watch when he was in WCW than WWE. And I don't blame Rick Rude because they were busy shoving the Ultimate Warrior down our throats. And I was never a fan of that. But that's how it is for a lot of folks. You know, they didn't draw the attention. And when you're not drawing attention, that's on that wrestler, man.
I think that's what John Cena was trying to tell Austin Theory in that one promo. Like, we can't, if people can't believe you just saying, then it's not gonna be a draw.
I agree with him.
Yeah, because I can't take Austin Theory serious. I can't.
Austin Theory had got so comfortable with himself just being a heel that that's where, in my opinion, he lost himself. He stopped fighting for notoriety, and you can't ever stop fighting for notoriety, especially in the wrestling business. You have to have your heart into it. And sometimes you need to go to a Vince McMahon or a Triple H and say, hey, I need to interrupt somebody's match. I need to do something else other than what I'm doing to get more attention. What wrestlers do you guys respect the most? Oh, that's easy. Number one on the list is Undertaker. He lived his persona. Excuse me, he lived it to a point where he was hiding in the car with Paul Bearer, traveling to different shows. You know, he wouldn't show up in certain places because he was the Undertaker. You know, you kinda gotta take your hat off to the Undertaker. I don't want to say Roman because I don't think he's been around long enough to earn all my respect like that. I'm just gonna speak on some of the older wrestlers. I'll put Bret Hart in there. Okay.
If we're talking older wrestlers, I mean, there's not that many.
Kurt Angle. Even though I blame Kurt Angle for his addiction problems, I believe that, you know, as men and women, we have to be accountable. Because he got his thing going on with the painkillers, and when you first start knowing that you're losing yourself, that's when you have to take care of yourself. And that's why I tried to tell a friend of mine. You know, he kept on partying, and I'm like, dude, it's okay. You get yourself a drink on Friday. You know, you want to have a couple drinks on Saturday. That's what's up. But when you say I need a drink, you might be developing a problem. You know, because you're saying you need it instead of you just want to have one or two.
So, I mean, everybody loves Kurt Angle, but how don't know how to really ask the question. Like, how could people love the persona so much even though it's one of his downfalls?
Well, I mean, Kurt Angle was the Miz times 20. You know, that's what you're not understanding. People hated Kurt Angle, but Kurt Angle was out there putting on match after match after match. I mean, bangers. So at the end of the day, you know, you may not want to say it out loud, but Kurt was that guy for WWE. Even though they had disagreements at times where Vince McMahon had the belt on Cena, he was like, we would make more money with Cena chasing the belt than having it. I didn't know if he just wanted to have the belt for himself or what, but that's how he came off to me. But you know, making money is what it's all about.
What's your take when it comes to John Cena clutching the wannabe whatever against the entire Nexus, even though that was not supposed to be the plan?
John Cena was greedy and very selfish in his career, and I think he hurt WWE at times with his selfishness. But I understand it because of what I've learned up from and about Hulk Hogan. Trying to keep your spot, if you will. Trying to make sure you have something. You know? It makes you selfish.
Even after that match, he said he regretted it. He knew it was the wrong decision after.
Yeah. And Jericho told him, man, you gotta let them win. You know something? It's almost like this streaming thing. Everybody gets in these little groups, or we talk to each other, and everybody says, yeah, all of us can eat, but how's that true? When's the last time y'all heard my name brought up in somebody else's stream saying, go holler at that man? I don't. I've visited other people's streams before who aren't on my friends list, and nobody ever says anything about me. And I don't take it personal. But, you know, now I understand John Cena to a degree.
In the back of him, bro. I can't.
The most dangerous wrestling move? Oh shit. The punch. Power bomb. Depending on who's doing it.
Not tombstone power driver, just a regular power driver.
Definitely. DDT. One false move and that's somebody's life possibly.
Suplex. Biggie Langston.
Well, yeah.
If they don't, if you can't get them over the top of you correctly, and if they don't land correctly, yeah. I mean, a choke slam ain't that dangerous, is it? I mean, it could be, but
We losing and he's hiding in the sea can.
oh,
That's a
the
dumbass.
Styles Clash. The Styles Clash is you have to position yourself correctly in order to not transition in that move.
Yeah.
Or at least, yeah. The Styles Clash is definitely one of the most dangerous ones.
Enemy UAV
Oh, the curve stomp? The curve stomp, I mean, I do like the curve stomp move. But that's also a dangerous move.
Mission failed. Return to base.
They were interesting, but you can only do them so many times, and I think WWE did them 2 or 3 times too many. I believe they became very stale. I lost all appeal for them. I was just on the lookout for somebody's surprise appearance. Y'all excuse me for one hot second. I'll be right back. And I'll continue about the Buried Alive. Alright, I'm back. I mean, I kind of felt like Buried Alive matches were strictly held for The Undertaker and Kane and Mankind. And I didn't really like the concept of being buried alive. I thought it was kind of cheap and corny all at the same time. Hell, Jay, have you ever seen a Buried Alive match?
Neutralize hostiles, grab their tags to win.
Seen a
Simple
clip.
enough.
I can't really.
I mean, like live.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
The enemy's taken the lead.
Take action.
Not right now. Probably want to take my first break.
Trust over there. We trust over there. I don't find any action.
I have none. I had somebody shooting at me, but I don't know where they were shooting from. Just in case I'm being followed. Oh, okay, I got some action now.
Y'all could form the best starting 5 b-ball team in their prime. Who would it be?
Oh,
I'm not gonna hold you. I stay coming up with stuff like that, and to be honest, at first it was Isaiah Thomas at point guard. Actually, no. At first it was Chris Paul, then Isaiah Thomas, like the actual deep Isaiah Thomas from the Pistons. Then I started thinking about Penny Hardaway. But for real, low key, I'm thinking about Rajon Rondo at the 1. Rajon Rondo, a good defender, good playmaker, he can finish at the rim. He's not the best of a shooter, but I'm not really worried about him shooting. I'm worried about him facilitating. I really couldn't care less about him shooting. Give me Kobe. At the 3, give me Scottie Pippen. We're going strictly by position. Give me about 4. Either Tim Duncan or Kevin Garnett. And 5, give me Shaquille O'Neal. Now, if it's not strictly position, instead of having Kevin Garnett, I would have Hakeem Olajuwon and Shaq, to be honest.
I would have Shaq come off the bench if I could for Hakeem.
For real?
Yeah, man, Hakeem was just that good. I mean, I would take.
I understand that.
I would take
But it's
Hakeem,
like body and size.
Hakeem as center, Larry Bird as my small forward. If I could play,
We've lost the lead.
I'd take Jordan over Kobe as shooting guard because I don't think I could have both of them. As my point guard, damn. I don't know who I would take at point yet.
Solid copy.
I have to really think about that. John Stockton rings a strong bell for me.
Okay.
Good effect on target.
See, but that's the thing though, because Rajon Rondo could be the one, but at the same time, it's like I would probably have him come off the bench because
Hostiles deployed a
Penny
mosquito.
Hardaway, Shaq, Kobe and Shaq, all 3 of them
The enemy's taking the lead.
would really have some type of chemistry all together. And Scottie Pippen, like Kobe's already a player like Jordan. And to be honest, even if you were to have Kobe and Jordan match up against each other, they cancel each other out. That's why I can't really edit that at all. It was just like a whole bunch of chemistry. I can rock with Penny Hardaway being on the team, but I just want playmaking and defense more often. I get Rajon Rondo. We already got enough shooters. I mean, Scottie Pippen can shoot the ball pretty well. Kobe can shoot. Rajon can shoot a little bit, just a little bit.
UAV signal lost. It's MIA.
If I want a little bit less defense and
Kill
some more
confirmed.
scoring for the point guard, then yeah, probably Penny Hardaway. Dude, what is he shooting me with?
You're halfway to mission
Out on that truck.
Finish it.
Damn it.
Hostile care package
See, I would have LeBron in there, but thing is, I wanted a defensive menace. It's Scottie Pippen.
Well, actually, I'd never named a power forward. Give me Dennis Rodman.
online.
Big rebounder. I like that.
Rebounding and defense. Well, my favorite. Oh,
Rebound,
the
defense.
very first Ninja Turtles holds a special place in my heart. That Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Jesus Cars.
Yeah, Cars. Like, yes sir. That's my jump.
When last time you watched Cars?
Cars. Technically I watched it like last month on the TikTok live because it was just on. So it was raining on TikTok Live, and I just started, you know what, let me go ahead and watch it. Yeah.
Don't worry,
I
Jay.
plan on watching all three of them again. I don't know if they're coming out with a fourth one still. It's like a rumor, but
Friendly mortar
not
strike on the way.
being talked about right now, so I don't know.
If I could see
I did like the third one, but I just hate seeing Lightning McQueen become a coach. I mean, I don't hate seeing him become a coach, but it's like, if they really wanted him to be that guy still, they could have just remodeled his body after he did that whole entire crash thing and gave him a new engine, then he could be just like one of the newer cars, to be honest. I understand why they did what they did.
shoot, man, you know, the first Ninja Turtles, if I saw that redone on Blu-ray, I'd buy it. I wouldn't pay no more than $15 for it, but I would buy it. Who Framed Roger Rabbit was special to me. It was more adult, for real, than cartoon for a child,
Notch one.
but it was cool. I think Jessica Rabbit was so sexually built. I didn't like it as a child. Now that I'm a grown man looking back at it, I mean, you know, I think that wasn't appropriate. I think that movie should have been more tailored to adults, period.
Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
The first Batman was
Kill confirmed.
the very first Batman to me wasn't cool because he wasn't like Batman. He was mean, you know, it was boring Batman. And Jack Nicholson as the Joker was mildly entertaining, but he wasn't flashy. You know what I mean? He was too busy trying to Mac Vicky Vale and borderline kidnapper. You know what I mean? It wasn't like Batman went out there and just kicked some ass. You know, it was very bland. And as a young boy, if I don't want to watch it, I don't want to watch it.
Hostile UAV.
I watched Madagascar for the first time in a long time the other day.
Never
That
watched it.
movie's still funny. Funny movie, I ain't gonna hold you. They still have their adult jokes in there. Not too many of them though, but there's a few.
Friendly cruise missile deployed. UAV ready to deploy.
I have to watch Madagascar too. I haven't seen that movie in so long. I do remember the third one. The third one was when they were getting chased.
Y'all want me to tell y'all what's really messed up?
UAV on station.
I always thought Superman sucked. Like, I never watched a whole Superman movie. I remember a time when Aunt Noni had to watch me, right? Well, Jay, you never met Aunt Noni. Well, she held you when you were a baby. But, like, yeah, Mom and Grandma had went out somewhere, and Aunt Noni was watching me. She was like, you want to watch Superman? And, you know, the older female, she was, like, real hype. You want to watch Superman? I'm like, okay. Because I never really gave a shit about Superman. But that movie was so horrible. Or maybe it wasn't for me because I was so young, but I was sitting there watching Superman. It's like, something gonna happen? Something gonna happen? Something gonna happen. And like Gene Hackman, I don't even remember who he was supposed to be, but I thought it was horrible. like for real, I felt so bad because Aunt Noni was like, this was before she was on oxygen and all that. It's like, boy, you not liking Spider-Man? I'm like, man, this shit sucks. That's what I wanted to say, but I couldn't because she would have beat the shit out of me.
Like, I'm still yet to see Man of Steel Superman movie because that's considered one of the greatest Superman movies or superhero movies of all time. I'm still yet to see it. I gotta watch it.
Let me tell y'all something.
I've seen a clip
Nah,
of it, and
nah.
what I have seen goes hard.
I'm gonna tell you what goes hard. I'm gonna feel like a punk when I say this. but if you're old enough to know, you know. Lois and Clark: The Adventures of Superman was a show on Channel 7. That was the hardest Superman ever. It was that guy Dean Cain playing Superman and Clark Kent or whatever. And Lois, I think, discovered that he was Superman like in the second season. But that joint went hard. And I was impressed. It was well written. It was I forgot the word I want to use, but it was the kind of show that just kept on going and going and going. It was classic. But that's how I feel about the first Ninja Turtles. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you, Jay. The first Ninja Turtles cartoon it was a storyline that kept on going. You were introduced to Baxter Stockman. You were introduced to April O'Neil and Master Shredder and all that. And it just kept on going and unraveling. And it was perfect. I don't want to say perfect, but it was damn near perfect.
That's how I felt my first time watching Dragon Ball Z for real. When Dragon Ball Z died. Cause like I was here, like at my house.
We have taken the lead.
I was like second grade. I was watching it like I wasn't even watching it yet because it was still on Nicktoons, you know what I'm saying? So I was just waiting for like something else to come on.
That was
And
it.
I saw that it was on. And when I saw it, I was just like, hey yo, like, what is this? And I was like, pilot episode, so it already showed me the very first few things. I was like, oh, okay, so this character's named Goku, whatever. So it just carried on. I was just like, I just like it.
Shit.
Contact!
Javon
So many years later.
Javon and I were hanging out at his house back when we was in high school. And we had went out to a party. And a little bit brought us back to the house. And we were like wide awake. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And he had me watch that shit. And I was so mad.
Do you remember anything of it? I
Yeah.
could possibly tell you where you were. What
All I
did you
remember
see
was
in that episode.
it was like a half hour. It was a half hour show. And the first 10 minutes was a rewind of the
23
last
minutes.
show. Yeah, the first 10 minutes was a rewind of the last show. You got like 8 minutes of new show, and I hated each and every moment of it. I was like, this is
Then
stupid.
the last 5 minutes was what will happen next in Dragon Ball Z Kai? Yeah.
Kill confirmed.
I was like, this
So
ain't
do
for
you
me.
remember anything vividly of those flashbacks?
No, it was just so bad I didn't want to
Dang.
remember. I thought it was a dumb, and he was so into it. And I felt bad because I like shit all over it, but I was like, nah.
Hey, that's my stuff, man. I'm trying, man. I still got the DVD set, $90.
Kill confirmed.
Oh, that's all it cost. $90.
Not one.
The Batman animated series, I would buy that on Blu-ray if I saw it for a decent price. That that was something else that made sense. It followed story after story. I don't care. I got the one I was looking at. I saw the other one too.
The Batman series I like is on Netflix. And I remember watching it for the first time. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. After like when I was watching it, I started watching it like under the covers and everything because I just wanted it to be dark. Like I just wanted to immerse myself into the cartoon. It was just so cool.
Yeah, that first
And,
Batman was rough. You used to watch. I remember. Go ahead, Jay. I'm listening.
And now I'm trying to remember what happened in the second season. Now they introduced Dick Grayson in the second season. Of course, as a kid, he became Robin. Behind us. I don't know from where though. They shot me. Oh, never mind. I see him. If I can hit my shots. Thank you. Got it. Yeah, then actually no. Dick Grayson came in.
Yeah, Tut. I'm
Wait.
getting better.
No, Batgirl came in. Batgirl came in after Dick Grayson, I think. But no, I'll be watching Batman Beyond on HBO Max sometimes. Not all the time, but
I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all not gonna believe this, but Looney Tunes used to really be the shit. Looney Tunes had a couple.
Looney Tunes used to be funny.
Man, Looney Tunes had a couple movies that were like an hour, hour and a half. This one joint was called Daffy Duck's Quack Busters. And there was another movie where Daffy Duck ended up inheriting all this money or something. Because he ended up working for this guy. And the guy died, right? Oh, this might have been Quack Busters. And the guy was so enamored with Daffy Duck that he left him all his money. But if Daffy Duck was doing something he shouldn't have, the guy could take the money back. Like his ghost would show up and take his money. And yeah, Daffy Duck
That's
was,
wild.
yeah, it was hilarious. It had Porky Pig in it. Of course, Bugs Bunny was in it. It was hilarious. Alex Sanders in the building. What's up, Alex? I guess everybody's busy
What
on
was
this.
that one movie when not Daffy, when Bugs Bunny was fighting the dude on the ship, battleship type jump.
You talking about Sam?
Yeah,
Yosemite
that
Sam?
was funny.
Yosemite Sam
Yeah.
was hilarious. But Yosemite Sam would get canceled in today's culture.
There was they used to come out with like newer, recent Looney Tunes back when I was younger. That was actually pretty funny. It was pretty funny to me.
I remember they tried to
That was about it.
reduce
That's the last time I seen it.
Looney Tunes into like babies, or like they were in school. They called it Tiny Tunes or something. I thought that was the dumbest shit ever. Although a
You know
couple
they're doing that with
episodes.
Dragon Ball right now. Well, actually, not with full on Dragon Ball. It's just something different. They're using the Dragon Ball characters, but it's just something different. I mean, they did that with Dragon Ball GT when they made Goku a child, but he wasn't a child. He was still a grown man. It's just had a child body. But they're doing they turning everybody into children in one of the new Dragon Ball series. Nothing to take serious, but yeah, everybody's just little now. I'm just like, I can't get mad at it, but at the same time, since I know it's not, it's
Taking effective fire.
I
Man,
guess when they try to
whatever.
revamp stuff.
I had two of them I was shooting at. Couldn't get neither one of them down.
RPG, someone's shooting that jump. I ain't gonna hold you back. That one cartoon I would suggest to you, even though I'm pretty sure you probably won't watch it, but it's actually really good. It's got a lot of life lessons in it. Definitely Avatar: The Last Airbender.
You ain't gotta worry about it. I'm not.
Dad, bro, it has a whole bunch of elements, bro. You got the Fire Tribe, or the Fire Nation, the Water Tribe, Airbenders. Well, the Airbenders are dead, but Avatar's the last one. You know what I'm saying? Got a lessons in that jump. Bro. That's my most favorite cartoon of all time, though.
I got you six.
Enemy.
I have to watch that so many times. Alright.
Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
I don't see anybody. Never mind.
Tut said his is either Boondocks or South Park. But those are both adult
Enemy UAV
led
active.
cartoons. Like what when you were a child, what were you rocking with?
Hostile mosquito is online.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think you gotta put both of those in a different category.
Yeah.
Not saying you have to personally, but I just believe they belong in different categories.
I had so many cartoons when I was younger. Danny Phantom, LT Gray, of course Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, so many good cartoons. Jimmy Neutron, Fairly Odd Parents.
Contact.
For me, be that close. I watched them. You and Solo was a bad influence. Yeah, I can agree to that.
Like almost like Power Rangers though, SPD.
30 seconds remain.
Taking effective
So I got him that time, but the time before when I put that gun on his chest, I was right up on him and didn't get him. Makes no sense.
No, I'm drinking these.
10 seconds remaining.
Come on, now I'm trying to grab a tag. Really, nah, I'm just trying to get the
Yes,
last kill, to
sir.
be honest. Seems like I'm not getting that. Unless I'll just. Never mind.
You wasn't my teammate, boy, I'd take your head off. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna take a break. I might come back tonight, might not. If I don't, hey, thank you for coming through. We went over 3 hours. Who knows? I might pop back out here. You never know with me. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a great night. Jay, get some rest. I know you ain't working tomorrow. Tut, you do your thing. I'll text you in a little bit. South Park just released a new movie. I don't know what happened. Apparently South Park in comments. Uh-oh. Well, there's been a lot of talk behind that anyway. But y'all be easy. I'll holler at y'all. One love.